Hello YouTube, today is Tuesday the 2nd of March. Let me just check that. What is today's date? Yeah, the 2nd of March. Okay, so what's happening today? Well, been a challenging couple of days work-wise. Personally, life's been a bit tricky, had some issues at home. We're trying our best to sort out. I think it's all to do with the lockdown and the continued sort of uncertainty of things that's making life hard on a personal level. But notwithstanding that, we continue to progress well in work. And today I am just doing a little bit of a project for myself because I have had this HD film scanner for years, literally, and I've probably used it for about 2 hours. Most work I've done has been on the more real-time stuff. This is a slightly different Tobin system. It is a frame-by-frame scanner, and what that means is this is taking progressive frames straight into a computer. It can run up to 24 frames a second, but depending on your computer, this computer is a bit on the slow side, so I'm running at only 9 frames a second. But it is a real-time scanner up to 24 frames a second for Super or Standard 8, which is kind of nice. So every frame on the film equals a frame on the file, and you can digitally speed it up or slow it down. So right now I'm looking at it. The problem I had with it was very unfortunate because it had a very hard light. So everything was very contrasty and I couldn't really get a nice image. It was too contrasty. Perhaps that would be good for professionally shot stuff, but for domestic stuff, not so good. So I sort of did a bit of plowing on the internet and discovered that I tried to diffuse the LED, which was what I thought was the problem, and that just created more problems. And then I found something quite helpful. It suggested that I just move the light source a little bit back from the camera, and that's what I've done. And it has, I would say, made about a 20% improvement in the film. So I'm just doing a quick test. This is just as you preview it, it runs through. A lot of people have looked very sort of what you would call bleached out, not bleached out, whited out. And that's tricky because you need to get the highlights highlighted, but the lowlights not. And because you can see in this film, that's how it was shot, because obviously there was a light used indoors. The person in the foreground has lost very little detail. The person in the background has got good detail, and that's more to do with the way things were shot. So it's very dynamic, but not ideal. So it's a matter of optimizing the brightness on this, because it's a manual brightness and the camera has to do some of it, but it's not that easy, to be honest. It's not that easy. So it's a case of tweaking it a bit. So you lose some detail in the shadows, you gain some in the foreground. Some of it is absolutely brilliant. I mean, you can really see the grain of the film, and when you play it back, you can see there's a bit of an overscan, so we're actually getting a bit of the outside of the frame. So that's my dad, actually. So anyway, like I say, it's a personal film. Whenever it comes to R&D, I use my own materials to fine-tune things, because I don't want to use other people's work to fine-tune these things. And I've also exciting, I've got a 35mm scanner on its way, which can do all sorts of interesting things, including the off sizes, 9.5, 22mm, 17mm, and so on. It's costing me an absolute bomb, but it's something I need to do, and it is a very interesting piece of equipment. So my film scanning is going to go up to 4K very soon, and there's going to be a lot of demand for the 35mm, which is really why I'm buying it. and it will mean better 16mm. And I'm just going to improve and add more and more gauges and higher quality film, because I think this is something I really enjoy doing. So this is a Tobin machine based on his earlier machines, but with the HD scanning going straight to USB rather than going to video. And I would say the biggest difference in the picture, in my mind, is just the fact that it looks more film-like. That's the bottom. It has more of a film texture to it. But I like the TV picture more myself. Needless to say, we will continue developing and enhancing the process, and learning as we go, really, to be honest. It's a learning curve. I wish I had more wisdom and a bigger pocket to do more types of transfer, to buy more types of machines, because I'd have one of everything if I could. I'm that kind of person. But I have to make the best choice for most clients. And I treat things as if it was my own. So, how would I like stuff to be done? So yeah, we're going to scan this film. And we're going to see how it comes out, just for the heck of it. And that's today. That is the update for today. I wish all and sundry a happy day. Good day. It is freezing again today. I keep wanting to wear shorts and a t-shirt, but I'm not winning with that. But I really hope that the sunshine will return, because I really need to warm these cold bones. I mean, I'm not an old person, but boy, I feel old in this cold. Anyway, wishing you all well. And if you have any queries, you know where to find us. avtransfers.co.uk. avtransfers.biz is also our website, and a number of other ones. That's it. Ciao for now.